Hey everybody, today is the end of day 5, and I just left the CFNI conference, Christ for the Nations Institute. They're having a conference this weekend, and I was lucky enough to be able to be in town and go to that, and today was the first night of it, and I just left that, but I got a couple things that I want to share with you. One is something that God is dealing just with me over, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Maybe it'll help some of you, but this kind of relates to one of my previous videos about hearing God and how he seems kind of vague right now. Now and again he seems pretty vague. But I was asking him, I was like, God, what are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. If you want to speak to me, just speak to me. And it was funny how he responded, because let's see how's the best way to put this. He told me he enjoyed the chase. He loved the hunt. The best I can imagine it'd be like playing hard to get, playing love games. But as I speak to him, he's not withdrawing because he doesn't want to speak to me. He's taking a step back because he loves it when I chase after him. And he was telling me this, and he's like, he said simple and plain as day, Justin, I just love it when you chase me. And I felt like he was looking me in the eyes as if I was actually having a physical conversation with somebody. And I felt like he looked at me and said, and don't pretend like you don't like the chase. And I laughed out loud. People thought I was a little crazy, but I laughed. And I gotta admit, I love the chase. As much as I want to be so close to him and know his thoughts and his heart and know everything about him, I love the chase. I love it when he takes a step in a different direction and I have to figure out where he is. And I have to run after him with all that I am. And I get real close to him and I learn so much more about him. Then he steps in a different direction and the chase is on again. And I love it and he loves it. But that was really what was personal to me, what he was talking to me. And it's given me a new appreciation for the way that he's been speaking in this last season. And something that I feel is, for somebody watching, I don't know who specifically, I'm sure it'll help more than just one person, but I feel there's somebody out there that God really needs to speak this to. You've been in a hard time, and not just down on your luck hard, but a time of weeping, where you felt like, is this ever going to end? You felt like your dreams were dying around you, like everything that God had spoken to you was never going to happen because it just seemed so hopeless because of what's been going on in your life. And it's just been a season of weeping where you are just broken because you're thinking, what can come of this? What good can come of what's been going on? And right now, God is speaking, and he is saying very clearly, those tears were for a reason. Because our tears water the ground around us so that new things can grow. If you don't go through a season of weeping now and again, your ground is going to be hard. It's going to be just dry and dead, and there's going to be no room for life because there's not any fertile ground. So in this time of weeping, where you thought all was lost, you've been preparing the soil so that God can plant something deep inside of you and call it forth. Someone needs to grab hold of this word, agree with it. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching or listening to this, grab hold of that word. And respect the times of weeping, because God ordained those for you to grow into new life. Your tears are watering the ground around you. And they're making room, they're making fertile soil so that God can bring up something beautiful in your life. Again, I don't know who that was for. Take it. Take it and run with it. God bless you guys. I'm going to go home to an actual, well, not home. I'm going to go to somebody else's home where there's an actual bed waiting for me. And it's going to be great. You all have a good night.